For Amazon, for example, it will be primarily driving the top line. On the consumer facing side, where they have invested heavily on recommendation systems, on trying to present the right kind of relevant search results because they have such a huge data set, right? So just presenting the right kind of products to the right kind of audience when they're searching for something can lead to much better, let's say, conversions from search to actual transactions. So they would track that as a metric and try to optimize that. That's on the top line side. On the bottom line side, there's tremendous amount of process optimizations that you can do in terms of logistics, in terms of where you store your inventory, the time for the inventory to reach the kind of audience. Today, Amazon is in a state where they're preemptively shipping inventory down to where they are assuming the demand is going to come from. And they have such rich data that and such a good culture around data science that they're able to very almost accurately predict where, let's say, where would what's the distribution of OnePlus's new phone buyers come from. So how much of that is going to come from Mumbai? How much of that is going to come from Bangalore, from the nodal centers where the majority of the buyers are, and then preemptively shipping stuff there so that when you see your search results, it says delivered within 1 day, and that becomes a big driver into sort of conversions. So we just talked about two things. One was lowering your time of inventory, just in time inventory for when you are getting stuff. So when this is the kind of inventory that I have and this is the lead time that I'm giving, you can plan that inventory very quickly to be just in time. So you have minimum amount of time in the warehouse, which reduces your costs. And then of course, if you're shipping it directly to the place that it's most likely to get bought, you are also converting much better. So yeah, these are the kind of top line and bottom line benefits that I'm able to think of from an Amazon standpoint. From a Netflix standpoint, I think since it's mostly digital, logistics doesn't play as big of a part. They have very strong tech, of course, on the full stack side, where Powerweave does work as well. We're able to build systems that deliver the right kind of content to the right kind of people. But beyond that, I think the major data science investments that Netflix would be making would be recommendation systems. So recommending the right kind of content to the right kind of users at the right time. So depending on the time of the day of the week, and the month of the year, you would get recommended different things when you open your Netflix app, for example.